Hi, this is Peter Stanley. Welcome to my channel. Today is April 24th, 2021, and this is my pepper grower update. Okay, so these are my plants as of right now. Some look better than others. These tall ones are the Jericho orange pepper there. There's another one. It's got a few fruits. This is from a saved seed from pods that Jeff Hobbs sent me. And there's an annuum, so those are growing really well. And I've got just kind of a mix. I got a few upstairs too. My other updates and from early last year, I've been experimenting with these wicking cups, and I've had hit or miss results with it. I still believe in the method because large plants, it works really well. But I think on these smaller ones, there's still some dialing in that needs to be done. And I think it's because they're so small, little fluctuations can have bigger effect. But what I've noticed, one thing, this has been just 2 days. It was filled up to that top ring, and some of these will drink actually all of that in 2 days. And then I noticed on some of those that were looking really bad. When I pulled it out, it was like super dry, like the whole thing was just very light, like it didn't have anything, but it was drinking nutrients. So I went ahead and top watered all of them, and they're actually looking better than they did a couple of days ago. You know, maybe I need to have the wick kind of going up further and then packing it in really well, and then top watering longer. So I haven't given up on it, but I'm going to still experiment. But anyway, this is a 3-way boot. So it's a gold pheno with a 3-way boot, and this is another one. So you can see that these leaves are starting to look better. They were really curled. So I think, you know, what I did helped these. This is a Reaper cross Chupatino seed from Jimmy Johnson. It doesn't look too bad. I thought part of the problem with the curled leaves too was the light was too intense, and that could have been a factor. So I've turned the driver down on that Mars Hydro light, and actually I took the driver off, and there's a way to turn the current down. I was able to lower it and then match the PPFD that I've got from this ViparSpectra that's running 50%. So that seems to have helped too. And this it's a Lingria. It's a Kingstar cross, Linzo cross with Sangria. Kingstar Lemon Starburst, Primo cross chocolate that came from the non-chocolate pheno. It's got some little bud sites. This is Peach Mayan Hab F2. There's another one right there. It's a California Reaper. Reaper cross with Moruga. This is another one that was looking bad, but it's starting to improve. Another thing I did on all of these was I went through and bottom pruned all the like lower growth. I took that off on all of these, unless I missed a few, and that helped because that stuff's taking energy from the plant, but it's not really helping any. This is a Yellow Reaper. These Feria cross, they all look like garbage with these curl leaves, but the new growth is starting to improve. So I think some of these things I'm doing is helping correct these. It's a Trinidad Dog Brown back here. There's another Feria cross. Another Reaper Moruga cross back there. Let's see the Kinksta Yellow. This one doesn't look too good. Pull this out. Here's another Reaper cross with Chupatino. It's another Peach Mayan Hab. It actually looks pretty good. It's a Weary Weary. It's kind of so-so, but I think a lot of these that are kind of not the best looking are going to grow out of that, especially when I put them outside. So these are my 2 olive ricotos. Ricotos are real viney kind of plants. You can see where they're growing. Actually, well, I didn't even notice this before, but I got some pods on them already. This one too. That's cool. This is a Cusco Market Peru. It's a Bacatum. Jimmy Johnson sent me these seeds as well. Looks good. There's another one from Jimmy originally in a saved seed from that plant. It's an old school boot. I've got a few of these. It's a Sweet Shito. Got a couple of these. This is my cross from a few years ago. Shishito crossed with Stavros. And they come out looking just like the Shishito, but they have like a medium heat and a real sweet flavor. I haven't done many crosses, but this is one of them that I really like how it came out. It's a Primo, another Primo chocolate Premier Cross chocolate. Originally it was a Premier Cross not chocolate, and that one had purple leaves, and that was from Jimmy Johnson. And this one I grew had the green foliage and actually had chocolate pods, and I really loved how they tasted. So I saved seeds, and I've got a couple plants of that. Yeah, I've got a few that they have room in the little holders, so I've got them kind of just setting up, but I pulled these out. I have these Mayan habs, and these all have the weird light colored leaves. It's just the plant, because they're getting the same thing everything else has. They're just like that. I've got another old school boot there, another mango hab. This is a King Star or Crimson Star. This is a Mako Akakasrade. It's an African Chinense pepper. They're really prolific, and they put out like kind of almost like daddle-sized peppers. And they're really good. I grew it a few years ago. I still have a couple of those seeds, but I think it was Smokey Joe sent me some pods, and he had a pod in there, and I saved seed from it, and that's what this is. And I've got a few upstairs. Actually, I can show you my other ricotos. And this is a mess. I really need to pull these out and clean up around them, but these are my chocolate ricotos in the Mars Hydro tent under the Mars Hydro SP150. I need to clean up a lot of these. I let these go dry a couple of times. That's why some of the leaves are bad, but overall these are doing okay. I pulled a bunch of pods off, and I think there's some more underneath. There's a lot of foliage. I really need to clean these up, but these are in little 1-gallon fabric pots. There's 3 plants in here, and I've done some videos on this. If I think about it, I'll link it in the description. And this isn't pepper related, but it's my golden zucchini and the grow bucket setup. That's how that's looking, and that's under the Mars Hydro TS1000, and right now I've got it at 75%. I needed to check the requirements. I know these can take a lot more light than peppers, so I cranked it up a little more than normally. I initially had it at 25% and then gradually bringing it up. I'm going to feed this Maxi Bloom. Right now it's pretty much just water. So that's my update. I'm at the point, once it warms up again, we got a cold snap in April, so once it warms up again, I'm going to start putting these outside and harden them off. And I've been prepping my drip system buckets and getting those ready. And I'm going to do some 2 more grow buckets, and probably in my big cracky barrel, I'll get that going, and maybe the cracky totes. So I've got plans. I don't have as many plants this year, so but I'll show my container mix recipe and the nutrients I use on the drip system plants once it comes time. It'll be middle of May, so I might do an update between now and then. Yeah, so that's where I'm at today. Hope you like that. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.